Hi, I'm Duncan from Passionate About Fish, and in this video we're going to show you how to prepare a whole monkfish. It's an amazing creature. 50% of its body weight is actually its head. It's got a huge great big jaw, tiny eyes. On top of its head it's got this little fishing rod which attracts its prey. We're going to show you how to produce a couple of cuts from this monkfish. The first one is a very old-fashioned thing that we used to produce years ago off most species of fish, but now really you only tend to see monkfish cheeks. And this is the way that we take them off. We just cut through the skin, lift the cheek up off the side of the head, and then take it from the side of the bone. So we lift the skin high. We can see the monkfish cheek is actually here on top of the bone. Slide the knife along the bone, lifting the cheek at the same time, trying to get right tight inside the cheek, and then the cheek will actually just slide straight off the bone. And there's the two monkfish cheeks. We're now going to remove the head of the monkfish away from the tail. If you just insert your knife behind the pectoral fin, the monkfish tail is joined to the head here. A monkfish is actually a member of the cartilaginous fish family, so it's not got a solid bone. I've now cut both sides of the tail up to the back of the head, and then I insert my knife through the bone. You can see soft cartilaginous bone, and then I'm going to cut around the side of the monkfish and through the skin. And there is the monkfish head. We're now going to show you how to skin and fillet the tail. This is a typical monkfish tail. On top, first you'll actually find the liver of the monkfish, which is actually edible. We're then going to show you how to skin the tail. Taking a cloth in your free hand, grip the skin and just roll the skin back from the monkfish tail, and the skin will come off all in one piece. We're then going to show you how to actually fillet the tail. What we're going to do is we're going to turn the monkfish over first, open up what we call the belly flap, and just remove along the side of the fillets that little bit of stringy flesh. Occasionally you can actually find fish worms inside that part of the fish. We're then going to lie the monkfish on its front with the tail running away from me. Insert my knife one side of the bone. If I now open the monkfish, you'll see the bone is actually in a triangle and runs down the centre of the tail. There's no rib cage on a monkfish because it's a cartilaginous fish. We're now going to lie the monkfish tail on its side, lie my knife flat on the bone, hold the fillet and the bone with my free hand, and just guide the knife down the tail, and the fillet will lift straight off the bone. I'm then going to turn the monkfish tail over, lie the knife flat on the bone, and then very gently just run the knife along the whole length of the monkfish bone, and there we have the two fillets. There's a little bit of bone just on the front of the fillet. I'm going to remove that, and there's your two monkfish fillets nearly finished. The only other thing that we've got to do is remove this skin from the tail. If cooked with the skin on, it can actually turn the monkfish into a very rubbery textured flesh. What we're going to do is hold the monkfish, lay it on the block skin side down, start to just run your knife along the skin, very little downward pressure, just gentle saws. It will work along the silver skin, and you'll fully skin the tail on that side. And there is the elastic skin. Do the same for the second fillet. Lie it skin side down along the length of the table, pull on the skin with the tip of your finger, just run the knife down on top of that silver skin, little gentle sawing motion, and we've got two incredible monkfish fillets. So we have two beautiful fillets, two cheeks and the liver of one monkfish.